Hey guys, it's Will. So every month I do kind of income reports based on my online sales and commissions and stuff like that. And just to help you guys and show you some real numbers. And at this point, it's kind of maintaining itself. I don't do a lot to maintain this particular business, this one niche. That's kind of a health and diet niche. I post pictures of what I'm eating and stuff to help people, share a few things, do the odd video on YouTube, but it's pretty minimal. So that's a nice aspect of it, but it also comes with generally a decline in sales when you're in a maintenance mode. You're not creating new products or new things. So, anyways, it's been roughly around 2,000 a month, up or down. So, and that's U.S. or Canadian. I convert to Canadian dollars. So, this month was 1650. So you can make 1,500, 2,000 a month doing this, pretty much minimal effort. And after doing a bunch of work to get recipes and get a following. But I have some ideas for potentially another ebook, but I'm like to get like fitness and a little more lean abs type thing. But I'm working on that myself a bit first, and intermittent fasting stuff like that. But so what I do is I add up the various sources. So this is YouTube. This is ad revenue from video. So I don't do much I, with new videos at this point. It's very. I have cut back on the number of videos I've done, but so it's about $100. Amazon is sales from links. You can see here, not very much, just from links on my website, like kitchen gadgets and recipe ingredients. So I'm not really promoting that or anything. It's just some links. Um, Patreon is donations, so if people want to support me. This has potential depending on what you're doing. If you're in a controversial area like politics, or if you're a creator like doing really good things, or have an active like veganism or some sort of stance, people want to support you, or they. I don't really promote it at all, but there's some nice people that are providing some money. It was higher in the past, but that's just a little bit of money there that I add up. Guitar lessons. If I get a student, I'm not promoting this at all, but if somebody buys a PDF or signs up for a Skype guitar lesson, Leanpub are books that I sell. So I just added these two unpaid royalties. Um, those are where I originally had my ebooks, and I moved them to Gumroad because it ties into one of my to my email service provider. Kindle is I put the books up on Amazon. So what I've done here, I just added up the two values here for royalties for the month of June. This seemed to have changed, this interface, but anyways, so those are two values added. And then Gumroad is the ebook sales. So I just went back to June 7th. Each week there's a sale of ebooks. And that's let's see here, 82, 136. Oops, I forgot the 24. Plus 24. Oh, I missed the plus right there. Okay, so that beefs it up a little bit. ConvertKit is commissions for people that sign up to email. I don't really promote this either, but since I have, since I'm a member of ConvertKit, so that's where you send out emails to people, and you have a sequence. Like when people sign up for something on your website for free, you get emails. You can send them sales and things like that. I just sent out a sale email, and you get 25% off. That seems to trigger quite a few sales, especially if you do a launch or something. Um, So that's just a little bit minor things, but they all add up. Food Revolution Summit, that's kind of cool. That's that online summit. And this is sales after the event's been already a month ago. Like you can see, I made money last month. These are like people that buy things after these empowerment packages, and they have these other things for sale. See, people buy that, and you get quite a bit of money, $118 per sale. So that's a big one. If I didn't get that, which is going to be done now, my sales are probably going to drop because you can see sales of my ebooks are not very much. So next month, July, August, I think summertime generally might slow down anyways. But you can see here, things built up from 1,000 up to 6,700 when I launched my second ebook and did a launch over a weekend, I think it was. And then it's declining with, once people buy, now we're back into maintenance mode. But and then I think I beefed it up with some sales, but I may have to think about other things or just maintain this. I'm kind of on a fence right now. I have other interests and stuff, so it's just a nice little income. I mean, people hopefully are happy with this type of income. I know people that work full-time jobs at minimum wage who may not make this much, and it's so easy. And in my case, I have knowledge of websites and like WordPress and YouTube and that, but it's pretty nice when you think about it, just to make 1,500, 2,000, or even more a month without too much effort. So email is a big thing I should take advantage of more as far as offering things for sale and maybe even promoting coaching and other things. But so yeah, so the Food Revolution was this little online summit that's just a commission, like an affiliate program, and they do a lot of talks on plant-based, and healthy eating. So that's pretty much gonna be over now. So I don't have ads on my site anymore, and I don't do, like, Bluehost is just hosting. If somebody wants to sign up for hosting for their website, I can get a commission, but I don't really promote that either. So it's great to have your own products because, like, if you look at YouTube ads, you're relying on, so you're putting up YouTube videos and you're saying monetize, and what Google does is they put advertisers, their commercials on your video at the beginning or whatever, and people are noticing that their ads they're getting less ad revenue. So advertisers are getting more picky, or they're worried about certain types of content. So if you're political or different areas, you may get less opportunities for advertising. And the other thing is, if you're trying to talk about certain topics, political or whatever, it may affect what you want to say because you're worried about advertising. So if you create your own ebooks, or potentially focus on Patreon, where you get the viewers to donate to your channel, and that way you're not relying on any corporation and or any kind of whim of Google to to cut those funds. So, and same thing goes with, like, I have an email on my website. If you go to my let me just see here. I'm gonna go to my blog, I guess. If you go to my website, there's a sign up form to get a free guide. So what happens is they sign up, they get this guide, and then they go into my sequence of emails. So then I automatically send them emails every few days or week, or once a week, and that automatically sends them and offers them things to buy, and then I can send out a broadcast. So that gives me the control to communicate with my viewers instead of like Facebook or YouTube could potentially stop showing your posts as much and limit you. And I've deleted a lot of emails, subscribers who don't click on links or don't do much. And so there's 5,000 people, and these are fairly serious people, because I pruned what they call pruning the cold subscribers, people that don't open an email or click any links. I remove them, so it's a pretty good group of people. And you can see here every day I get 10, 12 subscribers, and I've removed, like, pop-ups and all these annoying things, but every day I'm getting 12 or 10, subscribers, and that just keeps adding up. So you can imagine that'll be just over time thousands of people, and then you can delete people that aren't using it, and that gives you the control. So by having your own ebooks and having your own maybe even a Patreon, getting viewers to contribute, you're not relying on advertising. But like I say, with the spreadsheet, I add all sorts of different sources of income, multiple sources of income. There's a book called Multiple Sources of Income: advertising, affiliates, Patreon, Skype lessons or consultations, ebooks, other types of affiliate programs related to your thing, like email, web servers like Bluehost, ConvertKit, any types of online or other types of conferences that you may get a commission for. So if you have some not like cameras or any niche that you're in, gear, computer stuff, you could find conferences that may give you a commission for referrals. It doesn't have to be just products. And you could send out emails to your list and offer them. A lot of times, like this Food Revolution Summit is free, so I just send people to free online webinars, and they eventually get offers and to buy things. So it's another option. And when you build a following, you get potential opportunities. There's also a thing called sponsorship, where you could demonstrate or even just show a product in your Instagram or video, and potentially or do a review or something like that, and you'll get either free products or even some money for promoting or being sponsored by this company. So, and then I also since last year I added a column for expenses. I've cut back on some of the automation I was doing. I was using Edgar and Board Booster to post things to my social media automatically, but I took that away. And so my fee is really the email and the hosting. Web hosting is like $10 a month, but ConvertKit's like about $100 a month. So converted that Canadian, that's 140. So my expenses aren't too high. So you can subtract that from the total to get your net profits there. So, all right, guys, hope that helps, and we'll talk to you later.